Welcome back to Simply Explain All, where we uncover the hidden psychological tricks to master your money and change your life. Have you ever wondered why your brain constantly urges you to spend money, even when you logically know you should save? It is not entirely your fault, because your brain is hardwired to seek instant gratification, rather than waiting for long-term rewards. Every time you buy something new, your brain releases a rush of dopamine, making you feel happy for a very short time. However, this feeling fades away quickly, leaving you with empty pockets and a cycle of regret that seems impossible to escape. Saving money feels like a difficult uphill battle, because our biological instincts always prefer the easiest path to immediate pleasure and comfort. But what if we could trick our own brains into loving the act of saving just as much as we love spending? Today we are going to explore 7 powerful psychological rules that will completely rewire your mind for financial success and freedom. Let us start with the first rule, which involves turning the boring task of saving money into an exciting and addictive game. Humans are naturally competitive, and we love seeing progress. So we can use this trait to make saving money feel fun. Imagine if every dollar you saved was a point in a game, helping you level up and unlock new special abilities. You can start by creating small challenges for yourself, such as saving $5 every single day for 1 full week. When you complete this 7-day challenge, your brain releases dopamine, giving you a sense of accomplishment and motivation to continue. This feeling of completing a goal is addictive, and it encourages you to set harder challenges to reach the next level. You can even compete with friends to see who can save the most in a month, adding social pressure to succeed. By treating savings as a series of levels, you stop focusing on the sacrifice and start focusing on the winning score. Now we move to the second rule, which is about removing your willpower from the equation through the power of automation. The biggest enemy of saving is the temptation to spend money that is sitting idly in your main checking account. If your brain sees the money available, it assumes that money is free to be spent on whatever you desire immediately. You must set up automatic transfers so that a portion of your income leaves your account the moment you get paid. This creates a system where you are saving money in your sleep without ever having to make a conscious, difficult decision. When you don't see the money in your daily account, you naturally adjust your spending habits to fit what remains. This is the principle of out of sight, out of mind, which is incredibly effective for building wealth over long periods. Automation ensures consistency, and consistency is the key ingredient that turns small amounts of money into a massive fortune eventually. The third rule is about rewarding yourself intelligently, so you do not feel deprived or miserable while you are saving money. If you restrict yourself too much, your brain will eventually rebel, leading to a massive binge of spending to compensate. Instead of cutting everything, allocate a small percentage, like 5 or 10%, specifically for guilt-free personal rewards and treats. This small slice of your income is yours to enjoy completely, allowing you to satisfy your cravings without destroying your progress. Focus these rewards on experiences that bring lasting joy, rather than material objects that you will quickly get bored of. Experiences create memories that last a lifetime, whereas material goods often lose their value and appeal within a few weeks. You can also use this reward fund to buy tools or courses that help you earn more or save more efficiently. By planning your rewards, you stay in control, satisfying your brain's need for pleasure while keeping your financial goals intact. Rule number 4 teaches us to break down intimidating financial goals into small, bite-sized pieces that seem easy to achieve. When you think about saving $10,000, your brain sees it as an impossible mountain that is too high to climb. However, if you break that down, it is simply saving about $27 a day for 1 year. $27 is just the cost of a few small daily habits, making the goal feel suddenly very possible to achieve. Small numbers do not trigger the brain's fear response, allowing you to start taking action without feeling overwhelmed or paralyzed. This creates momentum, because once you see that you can save a small amount today, you believe you can do it tomorrow. Over time, these small daily victories accumulate into the massive sum you originally thought was impossible for you to ever reach. It is about shifting your focus from the distant finish line to the single step you need to take right now. The fifth rule emphasizes the importance of making your savings visible, tangible, and real through the power of visualization. Digital money often feels abstract and unreal to our brains, making it very easy to spend without feeling any pain. Using a physical jar or a visual chart brings your money into the real world, giving it a physical presence. Seeing a chart fill up or a jar get heavy gives you a constant visual reminder of your hard work. This visual feedback provides a direct link between your sacrifice and your progress, reinforcing the habit of saving every day. You can also use apps that visualize your savings as a growing tree or a building being constructed brick by brick. The act of physically tracking your progress creates a ritual that your brain begins to look forward to and enjoy. When your goals are visible, they are impossible to ignore, keeping you focused even when you are tempted to spend. Rule number 6 is arguably the most important one, involving the emotional connection you have with your bank account names. Generic names like savings account or emergency fund are boring and do not trigger any emotional response in your brain. Instead, rename your accounts to reflect exactly what you are saving for, such as Dream House, Freedom Fund, or Paris Trip. When you try to take money from the Paris Trip account, you feel a pang of guilt for stealing your own dream. This simple change creates a powerful emotional barrier that protects your savings from impulsive and unnecessary daily spending. By giving your money a specific purpose and identity, you respect it more and are less likely to waste it. It transforms cold, hard cash into hopes and dreams, making the act of saving feel like an act of self-love. Finally, the 7th rule helps you navigate daily temptations by establishing strict behavioral rules known as if-then planning. This technique involves setting up a pre-decided reaction to a specific trigger, removing the need for willpower in the moment. For example, make a rule that if an item costs more than $50, then you must wait 48 hours. During this waiting period, the initial dopamine rush fades away, and your logical brain has time to evaluate the purchase. Most of the time, you will realize that you do not actually need the item and will save that money instead. Another rule could be, if I buy a coffee, then I must immediately transfer the same amount to my savings. This doubles the cost of your bad habits, making you think twice before indulging, while also building your wealth automatically. These rules act as a shield for your brain, protecting you from marketing tricks and your own impulsive emotional desires. By combining all these 7 rules, you create a powerful system that makes saving money the path of least resistance. You will no longer be a slave to your impulses, but a master of your own financial destiny and future freedom. Imagine the peace of mind knowing you have a safety net and the funds to pursue your true passions in life. This is not just about money. It is about reclaiming your time, your attention, and your ability to choose your path. We have covered the main strategies, but let us dig deeper into how to maintain these habits when things get difficult. Life is unpredictable, and there will be times when your motivation drops or unexpected expenses try to derail your progress. It is important to forgive yourself for small mistakes and get back on track immediately, rather than giving up completely. Perfection is not the goal. Consistency is the goal, and one bad day does not ruin a year of success. The difference between those who become wealthy and those who do not is often just the ability to keep going. Surround yourself with people who have similar goals, as their habits and mindsets will naturally rub off on you over time. You should also curate your digital environment by unfollowing accounts that trigger your desire to spend money on useless things. Replace those triggers with content that inspires you to save, invest, and appreciate what you already have in your life. Minimalism is a powerful tool, teaching us that happiness comes from freedom and purpose, not from accumulating clutter in our homes. You can jumpstart your savings by selling items you no longer need, clearing your space and your mind simultaneously. Take that extra cash and put it directly into your Freedom Fund to see immediate progress and feel a quick win. Remember the power of compound interest. The money you save today will work for you and grow exponentially over time. Every dollar you spend today is actually stealing $10 from your future self, so spend it very wisely. Connect with your future self and realize that the sacrifices you make now are gifts to the person you will become. You will soon realize that the best things in life, like connection, nature, and health, are often completely free. Keep a spending journal to track where your money goes, identifying patterns and emotional triggers that lead to waste. You might be shocked to find that small, mindless purchases are draining your wealth more than the big expenses are. Plug these leaks immediately, and you will effectively give yourself a raise without having to work a single extra hour. Simple changes like cooking at home can save thousands a year and are often healthier for your body and mind. When you see the numbers side by side, the logical choice becomes obvious, and the emotional urge to spend weakens. Make these lifestyle changes feel like an upgrade rather than a sacrifice by using quality tools and appreciating the process. It is all about the narrative you tell yourself. You are not being cheap. You are being strategic and efficient. Do not be afraid to negotiate your bills. A 10-minute phone call can sometimes save you hundreds of dollars a year. Treat savings like a game where you are constantly looking for hidden bonuses and power-ups in your daily life. Never pay full price if you don't have to. There is almost always a discount code or a better deal. Be aware of fake sales where prices are inflated before being discounted. Do your research to know the true value. A few minutes of research can keep money in your pocket, rewarding your patience and attention to detail. Utilize public resources like libraries and parks. They offer incredible value and entertainment for absolutely zero cost to you. Consider swapping items with friends or buying second-hand. It is better for your wallet and better for the planet. Mindful consumption aligns your financial goals with environmental values, giving you a deeper sense of purpose in your journey. Learn basic repair skills. Fixing things yourself is empowering and prevents the wasteful cycle of constant buying and throwing away. With the internet, you can learn to fix almost anything, saving you the cost of hiring professionals for simple tasks. DIY grooming and self-care can be fun and creative, saving you massive amounts of money on salon visits annually. Every skill you learn is an asset that pays dividends for the rest of your life in saved expenses. Teaching these habits to your children is the greatest gift you can give them, setting them up for success. Children learn by observation, so be the role model of financial responsibility that you wish you had growing up. Activities like gardening provide food, exercise, and education all at once, maximizing the value of your time and effort. The satisfaction of consuming what you have produced yourself is far greater than anything you can buy at a store. Audit your subscriptions regularly. We often pay for services we have forgotten about or no longer use at all. Reclaiming that money is like finding free cash every month, which can be better used to build your Freedom Fund. Consider your transportation. Biking or walking not only saves fuel and maintenance costs, but also improves your physical health. Health is wealth, literally. Staying healthy reduces future medical bills and keeps you productive and able to earn income. Drink water. It is free. It is the best thing for your body, and it saves a surprising amount of money. Prioritize sleep. A well-rested brain makes better financial decisions, and has more willpower to resist temptations. Meditation can help you detach from the desire to consume, finding contentment in the present moment rather than in things. Learn to say no to expensive social obligations. True friends will understand and support your journey towards financial independence. Host potlucks or game nights. They are often more intimate and fun than shouting over loud music in expensive venues. Never go shopping without a list or when you are hungry. Your brain will trick you into buying unnecessary junk. Stick to the perimeter of the grocery store where the fresh food is, and avoid the processed expensive aisles in the middle. Buy non-perishable items in bulk when they are on sale. The unit price is usually much lower, saving money long-term. Organize your fridge to reduce food waste. Throwing away food is exactly the same as throwing money into the trash. Packing your lunch is a classic tip for a reason. It saves thousands a year and is usually much tastier. Calculate your hourly wage and ask yourself if that sandwich is worth 1 hour of your hard work and life. Maintain your possessions. Proper maintenance of your car and appliances prevents expensive breakdowns and extends their lifespan significantly. Switch to energy-efficient appliances and habits. Lowering your utility bills is a guaranteed monthly return on your investment. Unplug electronics when not in use to stop phantom energy drain, which silently adds to your bill every single month. Wash clothes in cold water whenever possible. Heating water takes a lot of energy, and cold water cleans just as well. Dry your clothes naturally when the weather permits. Sunlight is a free sanitizer and dryer that costs absolutely nothing. Educate yourself constantly. Financial literacy is a language, and the more fluent you are, the better deals you make. Turn your commute or chore time into a university by listening to financial podcasts and audiobooks. Understand inflation. Knowing that cash loses value over time will motivate you to invest rather than just hoard money. Start investing early, even with small amounts. Time in the market is much more important than timing the market. Look for ways to increase your income. There is a limit to how much you can save, but no limit to earning. If you get a raise or extra money, save it all instead of upgrading your lifestyle. This is lifestyle inflation. Keep your living expenses low even as your income grows, and you will reach financial independence faster than you imagined. Wealth is what you do not see. It is the cars not purchased and the diamonds not bought. True wealth is the ability to sleep soundly at night and the freedom to spend your days as you please. Remember to name your accounts. Seeing that freedom fund full is more satisfying than any gadget you could buy. When you finally spend that money, it will be guilt-free because you planned for it and earned it. Eventually, the if-then rules become automatic habits, and you will not even need to think about them consciously. You have successfully reprogrammed your brain to prioritize long-term happiness over short-term dopamine hits from shopping. You are not alone in this journey. Millions of people are waking up and taking control of their financial lives. I challenge you to pick just one of these rules and start applying it to your life starting today. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to start. And the best time to start is right now. Gamify, automate, reward, break it down, visualize, name your funds, and use logic rules to protect your progress. Do not forget to celebrate your milestones, acknowledge your hard work, and let yourself feel proud of every step. Looking back, you will realize that the journey of saving money was actually a journey of discovering yourself. A new day is dawning for your finances, and your future is looking brighter and more secure than ever before. Be patient with yourself, trust the process, and watch as your small daily actions build a mountain of wealth. If you found these psychological tricks helpful, please hit the like button and share this video with a friend. Let us know in the comments below which rule you are going to try first. We would love to hear. Check out our other videos for more simple explanations of complex topics that can help improve your daily life. Thank you for watching Simply Explain All. Subscribe now to master your mind, build your wealth, and live your best life.